Hi. Hi guys. Apologies guys. I've had to restart my video. So guys, welcome to my channel. Hi everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How's everybody doing guys? I hope you are all well. Guys, welcome to my channel. So my name is Sarah and thank you so much for joining in into my live stream today. Guys, as you come in, please remember to subscribe. Also remember to like, and do remember to share, okay, if you can, and put the notification button on guys. So guys, yeah, I've got an interesting subject today guys that I would like to talk about. So please uh, you know, do leave comments guys in the comment section below if you've got something to say. Okay, so guys, subscribe everybody, subscribe, like and share, and leave comments in the comment section below. I apologize guys, I'm just trying to find somewhere I can sit my camera. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so I did attempt, this is my second attempt, okay, to try and do a live stream today. So this is my second attempt. The first attempt I had to delete that video. It was literally making noise, okay guys, the video was literally making noise. So yes guys, welcome everybody. So guys, as you join into my live stream, remember to subscribe and share, and also do remember to put that notification button on. Welcome guys to my channel. So my name is Sarah. Let me know guys where you are watching from. I am a YouTuber. Okay, I have a YouTube account, which is this one. I also have an Instagram account. You will find me on Instagram. You will find me on TikTok as well, and on Facebook. So guys, I do create content about anything that comes to mind for that particular day. I will create content, okay guys? So yeah, so guys, as you come in, remember, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and also put the notification button on so that you will be notified each time I post my videos, or each time I come out live like I'm doing right now. So guys, in the background, I'm just chilled. I am doing my hair. I'm doing my hair guys. So please subscribe everybody. Subscribe, like and share, and do leave me comments in the comment section below. And yeah, so guys, how's everybody doing? I hope you are all well. I hope you are doing just fine. I'm doing great guys, and I couldn't wait to actually come out live and do this live stream. So welcome everybody. Remember guys to leave comments in the comment section below, and make the comments respectful, okay? Follow the YouTube guidelines, and if you break the YouTube guidelines, I will simply block you. If you are mentally challenged, just seek help, okay? And don't come to my channel and you know, just have a meltdown. So this particular video live stream is basically for me today to talk to my viewers and my subscribers. And if you wanna be rude, I'm so sorry, I don't have time for that. So guys, welcome to my channel, and we are going to be talking about the latest events that are happening. Is happening on all social media platforms if you are watching, and it's even on the news. Guys, what do you think about the Didi story? What do you all think about that? What do you think about the justice that the victims are receiving? You know, where do you stand? What side do you stand on? Because people have different views, you know, on this. Um, so let me just greet my viewers. Hi, Amelia Crawford. Hi, Richard. Um, Hi guys, and hi everybody else that's here. Welcome to my channel. So today guys, I'm so surprised about what's happening on the internet, basically with the Diddy story. Some really horrific things that I can't even say them. Do you think that it's right for these victims to actually, you know, get the justice that they deserve? Where do you stand in terms of justice? Are you that person that's jump on the bandwagon of, you know, abuse? Are you abusive? And do you call victims liars? Do you call victims mentally unstable? You know, and do you find a way to silence victims of horrific abuse? Oh, that can never happen. Oh, no, those are hallucinations. Please, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you may need to just go on social media or just check the news and listen to what is happening. Let me just give you my thoughts on what I think, guys, okay? This is what I think. I believe in justice, okay? And I don't believe in silencing victims, okay? I believe in that every country under the sun should have a justice system with people who are credible. You know, we are not talking about dirty credibility. We are not talking about people who say we are credible people, we are ethical people, and you know, but then you know they are saying one thing and they are doing another thing. Okay, so for example, guys, as I asked on this, as I asked at the beginning, where do you stand in terms of justice? What are your thoughts? What do you think about victims of whatever abuse? For example, the level of abuse in the Diddy story. That it literally like pops your ears, like, is this true? And believe you me, you will hear people saying no, it's not true, and to silence you they will want to use all kinds of they want to use the law, they would want to use you know, all kinds of things, you know. They will brand you to be hi Nima, hi. Yeah, they will brand you to be this liar or to be this paranoid, mentally unstable, you know, to silence you, to dismiss, your, you know, your truth, you know. And it's about money. It's about who you know. Okay, I believe that that is wrong. When we live life like that, it is wrong. Every country under the sun should have a justice system, should have people who, you know, who are ethical, people who are, you know, people who have their hearts in the right place, okay? And people who refuse to take bribery, okay, you are saying you are this ethical person, you are this big person, but underhandedly you are taking bribes to cover ups horrific crimes against innocent victims. Honestly, how do you go home and spend that money? It is blood money, okay? Because it is the suffering of other people, okay? So how do you even spend that money? How do you go home and sleep? How do you go home and say, I'm a father, or I'm a mother, or if you don't have children, um, how do you look at yourself knowing that you are actually involved in the cover-ups of horrific crimes? Okay, so that's one group of people who only think in terms of money. Okay, the only truth that will come out is what you can pay me or what you can do for me. We can change the narratives at any time, okay? And it doesn't matter what you've done. You can, you can sort of like get away with murder as long as you give me what I want. You give me the money, or whatever, okay? And yeah, I will conceal the crime, and we are going to have fake witnesses giving fake witness statements against the victim, and we are going to say this victim is not well, okay? Do these things happen? They do happen. Or are you that person that says, no, actually, I am not going to take bribery, and I am not going to call a victim paranoid. I am not going to call a victim, what they are going through, those are not hallucinations. Yeah, they are hard on the ears. The issues are hard on the ears. But imagine this is what this person is going through. Are you that person that, is going to defend the cause of the victims? People who have no voice, or they haven't got a voice. They can't speak for themselves. In order to have a voice, you have to be this big person. You have to have this amount of money. But there's something that I'm learning on social media right now, with especially the Diddy Combs story. Okay, the victims suffered. Okay, and you know what? It's so shocking, the things that Cassie is saying, that about the Diddy story, that in fact Diddy like he had people watching Cassie from left, right, and center all day, 24/7. Is that possible? People will say, no, that's not possible. No, nobody can actually watch a victim so that they don't escape. Right? Exactly. But you know what? If the issues that we are witnessing on social media right now, and the things that Cassie is saying, if those stories are actually true, you know what? I am so pleased for the victims, okay? And there's only been one person so far that is giving their witness statement, okay? That is standing in court, so far. But there's going to be more, okay? there is going to be more. Right. So guys, where do you stand in terms of justice? And if you're not going to answer me, okay, whichever side you think you take, can you think about, for example, if you think that the things that Cassie is saying, they are too far-fetched, they can't be true, okay? Why do you gravitate towards that? What causes you to think that a victim of serious abuse that is indescribable, is things that don't happen every day? So if you gravitate toward, you know, dismissing victims, what is the cause? What is the cause of that? What causes you to actually gravitate toward dismissing victims of any form of abuse, right? Guys, subscribe, like, and share. And please do leave comments in the comment section below. Do let me know, people, where you are watching me from. So my name is Sarah, and if you are just joining this live stream, I'm not going to be long here, guys. I'm just going to be talking about what's happening on the internet as I continue to fix my hair. Okay, guys? So, yeah. So, yeah, guys, I'm not going to be long. I'm just going to do this live stream, and then while I do my hair, and as soon as I finish doing my hair, I'm going to end the live stream. But, you know what? I just couldn't help it. I just thought, let's talk about this, guys. So, oh my goodness, who's been watching the Diddy Combs story? Because, you know, the trial, the court sessions, I think it's going to take about 3 months. Okay, it's going to take about 3 months. So I think today is day 3 of Cassie giving her witness statement. Okay, standing in court to give her witness statement. Are you guys watching, and are you listening to the horrific things that are being said? Guys, you know what? I'm not going to repeat them over here. I'm not going to repeat them because it's like horror. It's like horror, and I can't repeat them. Some of them, it's like 18 plus. I can't even repeat the things that are being told. Guys, we also have, you know, people who lie because they want money. They want to cash in. I don't stand for that. I don't stand for that because it just affects victims of real abuse. Okay? So I don't stand for that either. Okay? And I don't stand for people who lie that this happened to them when it didn't. Okay? And people lie because maybe they want to cash in. Okay? I'm giving you upfront what my views are. My views are that if nothing bad has happened to you, don't tell lies. Because you see, lies have a way of catching up with you. And you know, you tell lies about somebody today, and then you think you got away with it. And then tomorrow, the lies you told, that catches up with you. Okay? So, if something that the sort of issues that Cassie is testifying in court, okay, if those things didn't happen, I wouldn't stand for it. I wouldn't condone that, you know, because number one, it's like you are literally destroying somebody's name. You are literally destroying somebody's character by doing that. It is terrible. And yeah, we see that sometimes it happens because people are trying to cash in. But then at the same time, okay, we can't always say, no, this is not true. This the victim is actually paranoid. The victim is actually mentally unstable. Where is social services? Where is mental health professionals? They need to diagnose what this condition is, because the victim is saying, hey, I'm being abused. I'm being emotionally, sexually, psychologically, mentally, financially, I'm being abused. You know? Guys, subscribe, like, and share. Let's talk about this, guys. Let's talk about this. I know it is difficult, right? But these things happen every day. And you know what? Rather than we spend time just talking things that don't even make sense, I just thought, you know what? As I do my hair, I won't waste my time. I would like to talk about these issues, guys. So, where do you stand? What side do you gravitate toward? Are you for the protection of the victims? Okay? Or are you that person that believes that, you know what? If the victim can pay you money, then you are going to stand for. If they can bribe you, you know, then you are going to support them. What side? Who are you in terms of your morals? I think it's important, even if you can't. Some of you can't answer this. Like, just think about where you gravitate toward when you hear that there's been a victim of abuse, this has happened to this person. When you hear that, think about where your mind goes. Is this story true? Do you go, no, I don't think it's true. No, I just think that the person is paranoid. No, there's some mental issues going on there. Is that the stand? And then you start to drive the narrative that the victim is in fact lying, and the reason why they are saying the things that they are saying is because they are unstable. And then the victim is silenced, okay? Because, you know, you are one of those people that takes the victim's voice away, okay? Guys, subscribe, like, and share. So guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sarah, and if you don't know, yeah, I create content almost on a daily basis, and the content that I create, I talk about different things and whatever interests me for the day. But yeah, so today the story that actually interests me is what is happening online, you know, the Diddy Combs story. That is what I am actually talking about today, because I'm watching the court case, I'm listening in, and it's shocking the things that I am hearing. So guys, yeah, let's talk about this. Do you think that, guys, is it good news for the victims of the Diddy Combs story? Or do you think that these victims, the people that are saying are victims, are actually lying? Do you think that they are telling lies? Or do you think that there's a lot of truth in what is being said in court. So guys, subscribe, like, and share. Do have your say, guys, because you know what? I've been watching, maybe not fully, but I've been watching, and sometimes I'll listen to the summary of what has been said in court for the day. And then, you know, I'll try and, yeah, listen to different views and make up my own mind. But again, guys, it's very difficult to judge, okay, by just you know, listening to different views from different people. So it's the evidence that's being, you know, that is being looked at in court. So I'm sure the courts are going by evidence, okay, and at least these victims, they have that opportunity to come before the courts and present evidence and witness statements. And yeah, it's a good thing, you know. It's one thing, guys, to say that, oh, our country, we are into justice, we hate injustice, but then, you know, we say one thing and we are doing the other, okay? So yeah, guys, and every country under the sun, as I was saying, if you did join me in my earlier video, which actually didn't work, I think every country under the sun should have a good justice system. And a good justice system, right, it is made up of people who have their morals intact, okay? Personally, I am not moved by money. I'm not moved by wealth. I'm not moved by whatever. I'm not. I love justice, okay? And I love people who have their morals, you know, intact, okay? I don't live my life, you know, I'm doing bad things in secret, and then out here in public, I'm trying to be this moral figure, you know, that talks about justice, that talks about what good morals are. I think that is disgraceful, it's disgusting. I want to be this person that is morally sound, not just morally sound, but I practice what I preach. So when nobody's watching, okay, when nobody's watching me, I'm doing the right thing, okay? So I'm not going to practice good behavior because I'm scared that the police will catch me. No. Even if the country I live in, it didn't have a good justice system, I would still do what is right, okay? Do what is right. So, guys, what side do you stand on? Do you live for people's eyes? Like, nobody will know. Nobody will know you did this, you know? So, yeah, it's about money. It's about what you can get out of it. Is that the sort of person you are? Or do you think that a good name is better than all the riches, the fame, and whatever you can get? Guys, I would rather have a good name than, you know, than riches that you acquire deceptively. I would rather have a good name, okay? My name is so important than what I can get. But guys, it's shocking how in this day and age, there's just a handful of people who are decent, okay? Who are decent behind doors when nobody's watching. And it is getting very, very difficult, guys, by the day, to find people who are morally intact, It's just about do as I say, don't do as I do. Because you know what? I may have this position of trust, but hey, I want a little bit of bribery. I want to make a little bit of money. So, who cares about good morals? Is that who you are? Or you are that person who says, you know what? I don't care about, yeah, it's good to have money. We know that money answers all things, right? But, guys, there's much more important things in this world than money, than you having the fame, the money, you having to live pretty, you having to, there's other much more important things. And these things are the happiness of other people, okay? The happiness of other people is much important than you aspiring to make all the monies in the world using deceptive means, even if it means that you cover up, people get away with murder, or you get away with murder. Okay, guys? I'm telling you that there's nothing I love more than a good name. Okay? Yeah, yes, money is good. We all know to survive so you can live and pay your bills, you need money. But I'm not going to climb on top of other people to make that money. I don't care who I hurt. I don't care who I hurt and those people that look up to the person that I hurt. I don't care. It's about me, I, and myself. No, guys, that's not. That is a very low form of existence. It is a very low form of existence. Come on, guys. Leave me comments in the comment section below. Do you think I'm telling the truth? Or do you think I'm silly? Because you know what? When it comes to money, actually, guys, if you don't know, I'm a Christian, okay? I'm a Christian, and, I know my Bible. And there's a verse in the Bible that says, the love of money is the root of all evil. So money itself isn't evil, okay? Money itself isn't evil, but the love of it. What does it mean exactly to love money? So if you don't care, okay? If you don't care who you step on to get that money, hang on, we all have needs, okay? We need to pay bills on a daily basis, okay? We all have dreams, okay? I have dreams, and yeah, the money will answer those dreams sometimes, okay? But my dreams to get wealth, or to get money, to get rich, are my dreams much more important than the lives of those around me that I step on. Guys, subscribe, like, and share. I'm not preaching here. I just would like us to have a conversation. Who are you as a human being? Who are you? What drives you? In life, where do you gravitate toward? Do you gravitate toward things that are honorable? Or, no, you are just another junkie. And if people looked into you, if the thoughts start coming to your mind and your life in secret, if it was all placed on a screen somewhere, would you be ashamed? I'm not talking about, where you are being yourself in your bedroom, where that's your intimate place, okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about morally. On the job you have, okay? Maybe you have this position of trust, okay? And now you think, you know what? I'm powerful. I can use my position of trust to, um, um, uh, uh, to harm people. People that I don't like, people that I'm jealous about. Yeah, I'm going to make them squirm. There's people like that. Is that who you are as a person? Or you are this person that, you know, you want what? You put other people's needs first. Trust me, I'm not saying hate yourself and love other people. No, I love myself so much because I'm able to love myself. There's nothing I hate about myself. I love my feet. I love my body. I love my fingers. I love my hair. I love everything about me. Because I can love myself, I'm able to love other people. So you cannot give what you do not have. If you ask me today to give you £1 billion, I won't be able to do that. But maybe if you ask me to give you £100, maybe I would be able to. So what I can't give to myself, I'm not able to give to somebody else. Because I love myself so much, I can love other people around me. Okay? And yeah, so this is why, for me, and you don't have to be religious, okay? This is why, for me, right? It's not difficult to love people because I love myself. So think about it. Why is it that you think that it's all about you? You don't even think about who you are hurting. When you try to step over other people to achieve your dreams and your goals. Guys, subscribe, like, and share, and do leave me comments in the comment section below. Because, guys, there are people who will literally look at other people. It's not just about maybe telling lies about other people. Sometimes people will look at you and they think that they can cash out on you, okay? They can make money out of you. Okay, let me give you an example. Again, guys, you can literally search these issues on social media, even on YouTube. There are people, women, guys, not just men, women as well, okay? They go out into the communities, or sometimes not just the community, they in the family, they take life insurance policies. It's on YouTube, these stories, search for them. And then they put hits on those people that they take life insurance policies. And then when the person dies, they're the beneficiary. They don't even give anything to the family of the deceased. So there are people in this life who are that dead. To look at a person as somebody that they can literally put an insurance hit on. Guys, subscribe, like, and share. These are morals, right, that we are talking about. Okay? We are talking about the Diddy story, but we have all these stories. Okay? They are on social media. Okay? And yeah, these are court cases that have happened, and literally people are putting hits, okay, on people in the community, people they know. You think that person, they love you, but they've put you on a hit because they got insurance in your name. Okay, guys? Yeah. So Why do people behave this way? Is money the most important thing to you? Because guys, at this point, right, how do you even spend that sort of money? How do you even go to sleep, go to the bank, that you put a hit on somebody and then you got them murdered, right? And then you cash out and nobody even knew what you did. It's, guys, it's these things are on YouTube as well, and on other social media platforms. So what is all that? As I said before, the love of money is the root of all evil. I would rather have a good name, do the right thing when nobody's watching me, than, have all the money in the world, ill-gained wealth. But the tables always turn. You see, sometimes people think they can evade justice, okay? They can evade the justice system of the country where you live and you've committed these crimes. But there's this justice that none of us can evade, and this justice, it comes from the heavens. There's a verse in the Bible. It says, the eyes of the Lord, they run to and fro on the earth. And that same Bible, it talks about, where can we hide from God? If you go under the sea, he is there. If you go under the rock, he is there. If you hide in darkness, he is there. That God's eye has not missed what you've done. And I'm telling you, when God now executes judgment, I don't care who you know in places of power. I don't care who you know. And especially if you've touched somebody who bows before this big God, okay? With your lies, with wanting to get wealthy, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. Those people won't even help you. And I don't care how wealthy you are, okay? When the justice from the heavens and comes on you, nobody can help you. Nobody. All the lies you told. And you know what? People like that, funny enough, they start to look for witches. Oh, they are a witch. They're the ones doing this to me. No. It's called justice from the heavens. So if you are that person that covers up crimes, horrific crimes against other people, I am telling you, when God's judgment comes for those people, right, that you protected, you jumped to that bandwagon, you played a role. I don't care whether you played a lesser role, or maybe if your role was just to conceal. I am telling you, God will deal with you. And yeah, so there's always the justice from the justice system, whatever country you live at, you commit crimes, there's always the justice system, okay, that you have to go through. Also, I'm telling you this, that everything you've done, it doesn't have to be, we're not talking about, we're talking about things that you've done, the injustice you've caused other people. There's also a verse in the Bible, because a lot of people think, because you know so many people in power, and you have so much money that you can bribe, okay? You can bribe your crimes away and get people to support you. I would like to say that, you know what? When the heavens reaches down, those people will never be able to help you. Okay? In fact, everybody goes down. Okay? So guys, it's not, we do the right thing, not because we are afraid of the justice that comes from above. We do the right thing because of who we are, okay? Because of who we are at heart, okay? Be that person that's different. Be that person that's going to separate yourself from injustice. Be that person, you know, that stands for what's right and you don't back down. And when I say you don't back down, I'm not saying fighting and all of that and arguing. No, that is not proper. But just stand up for what is right. Because, you know, let me say this to you. If you watch on abuse take place, okay, you are a partaker of that. You are condoning it, okay? You are condoning it, and you might as well, you know, just joined in. So the worst people here is the people who watch injustice and say, yeah, it doesn't affect me, so, okay? Guys, subscribe, like, and share. Guys, talk to me. What do you think about this particular live stream? Okay. Hi, Join Vado. Hi, thank you so much for taking time to join this live stream. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. So guys, what do you think of this video? Okay, what do you think about this video? Because you know what, guys, we are here to inspire each other, you know, to live life by, you know, a set of good rules, a set of, you know, we need to be a people that have this moral compass that guides our behavior, that guides our actions. You know, we just don't walk around like, you know, moralless humans without a moral compass. It's, you know, it's different, guys, when somebody is a child, right? And obviously they need guidance, they need their parents or their guardians to instill, you know, to instill values in them, okay? So when a child is still learning, you know, they learn from whoever is raising them. This is why we instill values. You know, when you have a child, right, and that child is hitting others, you know, maybe at nursery, or, you know, you teach them not to, right? You teach them wrong from right. You know, you teach them that you use your hands to love people. You don't use your hands to hit people. Okay? So you are teaching them, you are instilling moral values. And so when that child is grown, they are learning from you. Okay? And one day you're going to have to release them into the world so they can live side by side with other people, work side by side with other people, live side by side in the community, you know, go to university, go to school with other people, and whatever you've taught them, that is what they take, that is what they live by, those rules. So, guys, whereas if you have a child and this child is a bully, and yeah, you encourage them, go and hit back, go and do this, go and do that. You are instilling something in that child. You are shaping their character and who they become tomorrow. And when that child is now a fully grown adult, right? They graduate from university, they get a job, they start to work. Tell you what, the stuff you instilled in that, now it's a man or a woman, right? They start to manifest. That is what you instilled in them. So if, say for example, they decide to they pass, they do well in school, and yeah, you know what happens on the job? They become corrupt. They become the bully. First of all, they are the bully in the school, in university. They become the bully at work, in the community, and even in the family, right? Yeah, guys, it's not just men that are abusive. They are women that are abusive towards men, okay? Charity begins at home. So guys, the Diddy story is there's a lot we can learn from that. There's a lot we can learn from that. That is why I said, guys, don't stand on the fence. Where? Who are you, Mollery? Do you have a moral compass? I'm not talking about sitting. I'm not trying to sit on a high horse here. No, I don't do that. And, I don't think that I look at myself as being better than other people. But all I'm saying, guys, here is that it's one thing, right? It's one thing to have a good set of morals that you practice, that you live by, okay? And it's yet another thing to pretend that you are this, morally upright person, right? When you are a thief, you are a murderer, you are a liar, you make money out of ill-gained wealth. So, guys, I don't care if you are a group of people, okay? Just because you are committing crimes in a groupie, it doesn't make it right. So ask yourself who you are and what really pulled you into that group. Because you know what? There's so many groups you can join, right? There's so many groups you can join. But look at you. You joined this group, right? That is immoral. Okay? A group that abuses people. Okay? A group that is happy to conceal crime and then laugh about it. He, ha 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 ha. We won't get caught. Ask yourself these questions. What actually, what was the driving force? What is that driving force that causes you to gravitate toward these unethical groups of people that harm people? What is that driving force? Guys, subscribe, like, and share. And what does that make you? What does that make you as a human being? Is it enough that, are you happy with the fact that as long as I'm not caught, you know, it's about what I can have? Like, really? Guys, subscribe, like, and share. So guys, these things I'm saying to you, right? It's because, you know, the reason why we have in this world, we have victims, like we are witnessing with the current events in America, you know, the justice system, where with the Diddy Combs story, where people have been abused, people have been murdered, a lot has happened. It's because of, we're talking about having a moral compass. You know, you can go to university and do a what do you call it, a module called ethics. It would just be ethics, okay? And yeah, you see, you cannot buy morals. These are things that you choose. You choose who you become. Okay? You choose who you become. Let's just say, for example, you were raised by very bad people. Okay? You were raised by very bad people that taught you to harm people. Okay? That taught you greed. That taught you that to survive in this world, you know, it's about the survival of the fittest, right? You have to step over everybody. Let's just say this is what you grew up seeing, okay? You can choose to do the exact opposite. Yes, there are people who, when growing up, you know, you are a child and, you know, you haven't got the people that are raising you, their moral compass is just warped up. You don't have to become like them. Okay? You can choose to be different. Okay? You can choose to be different. And then you can teach your own people around you. You can teach your own children the exact opposite of what you was raised under. Guys, subscribe, like, and share my channel, please. And do leave me comments in the comment section below. So guys, we are talking about the issues, the current events, the current issues going on with the justice system in America, where you know, there's this victims of the Diddy Combs court case going on. That is what we are talking about. But then you know what? For Diddy Combs to do that, if he did these things, something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere. And now, you know, this is where now the justice system has to call it a day and say, no, you go no further. Okay? And if he did these things right, he's now looking back like, you know, he had so many chances, right? He had so many chances when he could have literally stopped, right? He could have literally stopped himself. He had so many chances. But now, the justice system are having to stop him. is having to stop him. You see? And if he's found guilty, what happens? Probably he is going to go to jail for the rest of his life. Okay? Because the charges against him, they serve a very long sentence. But again, guys, we don't do the right thing because we fear the law are watching. Even if the law isn't watching, it's just best to live life on the right side. You know, not climbing over everyone so you can fulfill your needs. You won't fulfill those needs because that will come back to haunt you. So guys, yeah, this is what I thought. Oh, hi Jim, hi. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please remember to subscribe and also put that notification button on. It will just help when I do post videos, you will be notified, or when I do these live streams. So if you don't know and you're just joining this live stream, my name is Sarah. Oh, thank you, Jim. Thank you. So my name is Sarah, and I'm a content creator. Okay. Yeah, and so I talk about different things on a daily basis, and so yeah. Oh, my voice is low. Pardon me, Jim. Okay, can you hear me now? Sorry, I apologize if you guys couldn't hear me. Okay, I'll move closer to the camera. Oh, you can hear me. Great. So anyway, I'm going to maybe just for the benefit of people like Jim, if you are just joining this live stream, or anybody else that's here that's just joining this live stream, we are talking about the current issues going on social media, on the news. You know what? It's hard for me to ignore because I just hate injustice. It just rubs me the wrong way round. Okay, yeah. So I just thought, you know what? Probably I can speak to like-minded people. Okay, people who are peace-loving, people who believe that people should get the justice when they've been harmed, and that perpetrators should not be, we should not breed perpetrators in our communities, in our homes especially, and we should not breed perpetrators like in a lab. Tell you what, if a group of medical students, they decide that they're going to breed some bacteria or whatever in the lab, and then they don't contain it properly, that bacteria or whatever they breed is going to find its way out of the lab, okay, into the lives of people, into the communities, okay, and it's going to cause a lot of damage, okay. So when we as the people that think justice is way of life, as a way of life, if we just watch on and just say, okay, this does not concern me, so I'm not gonna, you are condoning it, okay, and you are breeding that monster. And you see that monster, right, that you are helping breed, is going to bite at you, okay, or at people you love directly. It's going to affect you directly or indirectly. So always, guys, when you see injustice, don't run away. Don't be, I'm not saying be the world police. I'm not the world police. You know what, I come across with a lot of humility, and you can be fooled by me a lot. I don't come out as somebody who wants to splash my wisdom everywhere, and I'm not the most wise person. You know, no, but you know, I don't stand for injustice. I don't stand even in public. I don't stand for it. I would just rise up like that. I don't even have to think about it. Okay? I don't, when I see injustice, I will listen to see what is going on. And even if nobody is saying anything, I will stand up. Just something in me, it just comes bubbling up like, no, this is wrong. And then I'm going to do something to stop it. Not handle it, obviously. I'll channel it to the proper places where it can be handled properly, professionally. Okay? So yeah, remember, if you are watching injustice, okay, it's like that's a lab. Okay, I've done sciences. Okay, I've done sciences both at GCSEs and A levels. I did biology. I did chemistry in my A levels as well, and I did a lot of experiments. And so, you know what happens in those labs. And well, if maybe you've also gone to things like, to study medicine or whatever, you find that you do stuff in the labs, okay? And yeah, maybe, you are breeding whatever bacteria that you are breeding to study, okay? To study something. What's this one? Uh, is it Razvan? Sorry if I've butchered your name. Apologies, Razvan. Welcome to my channel. So please, moderator, John Vlado, moderator. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a moderator very soon about my channel. I'm managing just fine because so far, I'm not going hard on, trying to grow my channel. I'm happy with just the progress that I'm making, but as soon as I start to putting extra effort, to go out and do videos, probably I'm going to and I start to come out on camera as well, because these are discussions that I would like, guys, for you to be watching me talking. Okay, so we can put a face to the voice. Okay, guys. And yeah, so maybe I'm gonna need a moderator then. Thank you so much. I will consider join Vado to add you as a moderator. I've seen you a couple of times on these live streams. So yeah, guys, remember, okay, guys, remember, whether it's in a community or the country where you live, whether it's a home country or wherever you live, if, for example, you are watching injustice, you are watching somebody or a group of people being abused, and you have other people with you, you are watching, or maybe you even jump the bandwagon, okay, in that you testify or you lie about the victim, so they look crazy. You are actually breeding a monster, okay? You are literally breeding a monster, okay? And that monster you are breeding in that lab is gonna find its way into your life or the lives of other people, and maybe even people that you love. So, don't allow injustice, deal with it. For example, guys, I'll give you an example what I mean by this. So if you are watching the Diddy Combs court case going on right now, right? Cassie is saying Diddy Combs had people, okay? He had people that would basically come for Cassie when she tried to run away, okay? And they would find her. Okay, guys, these are people who work for Diddy Combs, right? And as long as they're getting paid, it's hush hush, and there is a person there is being exploited and abused. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, so if money is more important to you, and it's okay to watch a woman being sexually exploited like that, what husband does that? Or what boyfriend does that? Like Diddy Combs, I'm sorry, I believe there are no children here. Literally, guys, if you haven't watched the story, okay, we are adults here, okay, but you know, Diddy was actually having, well, Cassie sexually abused by all kinds of men. What's that? What kind of a husband is that? Right? And if you saw the violence in that video, Diddy had brought in some man, okay? And this man was supposed to, God knows what, with Cassie. And then she ran away. He went for her. He hit her. You know, rather than protect his woman, he's literally bashing on her because she won't sleep with these men. Oh, guys, that is terrible. That is terrible. And if she does run away like that, in fact, she's testifying, right? Saying, because she's been asked, Cassandra, why did you not run away? He says, I did. I would run away, and Diddy would then, you know, send his men, his security. They would find me, you know? So he was putting tabs on her, and yeah. So anytime he wants to sexually exploit her like that, bring in men, she has to be there. Because remember, guys, Cass, right? Cassandra, she wanted to become, it's the fame she was looking for, right? And it was about music. So she was writing music that Diddy didn't even, you know, he leaked it on the internet, and he didn't even, you know, there's so many albums that she did that weren't even released, right? That is what she was there for. But now, okay, he has her as his girlfriend, but no, he now starts to sexually exploit her, like bringing these men, you know, and oh my God, you can imagine being forced to be touched by these men that you don't even know. I mean, like, that's your boyfriend. Guys, subscribe, like, and share. That, I mean, that's why I said I really don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of, you can actually watch these things after you've listened to me, okay? I just want to avoid the nitty-gritty, the details, because I'm a woman, and I can imagine. So if you check the violence that was then filmed in the hotel, that really have gone viral on the internet, Cassie is saying, was it yesterday, that she was running because Diddy brought in this man. The man has been named, and the man says, yes, you know, Diddy would pay him money, right? And guys, just imagine that. I mean, what man does that to his wife? Like, hey, that's what I'm saying. It's terrible. So she was trying to run away so that this man doesn't put his hands on her, or whatever Diddy wanted to watch. Terrible. Now, he then ran after her and assaulted her for saying, no, I'm not going to be sleeping with these men. Our relationship should be exclusive. Why do that? Guys, what goes into the mind of a man who does that to a woman? His own woman. So, okay, what side do you stand on? Because, guys, a lot of people would like to say maybe Cassie was getting money and there was consent there. I'm telling you this, guys, until you've dealt with criminals that want to exploit you and they are lying and they're trying to look as credible people and they're lying and they want to exploit you, you never understand. Only a victim sometimes that has experienced that sort of level of abuse would actually, because the patterns, right? Because these people who abuse people, they come across as powerful people. They have these positions. Oh, no. He wouldn't do that. You are joking. You are kidding me. Okay? So, yeah, guys. I don't know, guys, what you think about this live stream today. Obviously, it's from the events that are taking place in America in the justice system, and yeah, if you then also watch these videos, there are children in those freaky parties, Diddy's freaky parties, okay? And I'm telling you this, Cassandra says that these freaky parties, so what they call freaky parties is that for 4 days, Cassandra is forced to sleep with all these men. 4 days. Night and day. Like, huh? How is that possible? That is what they call the freaky parties. Okay? So it's not really party where you go and party and you are dancing, you are drinking and you're eating. No. Right? And yeah, so that night when the video is actually gone viral that got Diddy arrested, Cassandra was literally running away from one of those freaky parties, Diddy's freaky parties in that hotel. Guys, subscribe, like, and share. And guys, what happens to a woman? I mean, they must feel empty, like empty, because I can't imagine that. I can't imagine it. It's terrible. But the good thing is, if these stories are true and Cassandra and the rest of the other victims are not testifying lies to make money out of Diddy, obviously the evidence will speak for itself. It's one thing, guys, to stand up and accuse a person. Oh, they're this, they're that, they're that. But when we go in court, this is why people have to have that chance, to stand in court. Okay? So it's one thing really to get all heated up. Oh, all of us together, we are going. No, it doesn't work like that. When it goes to court, the truth comes out. Evidence is provided. So, Diddy Combs never thought he would face justice. Okay? He never thought he would face justice because of his position in Hollywood. Right, guys? But now, okay, even those people that concealed his crimes, okay, they're going to be, let's see what happens, guys. Again, I can't judge, you know, I can't say these things really happened. That is why we have a court case going on. All right? Yes, guys, please subscribe to my channel. Please like and please do share. Guys, I hope that, you know, everything I've talked about, everything we've talked about today, it is making sense for you guys. And, yeah. But then again, guys, me talking from experience, how is it that sometimes these criminal activities, they hide in plain sight? How is it that some of these criminal activities, they hide in plain sight? Right? Somebody is being molested. Somebody is being trafficked. You know, somebody is being abused. And why is it that, you know, a lot of times people, these crimes are hide in plain sight, and nobody, just because somebody is walking freely on the streets, it doesn't mean they are free. I'm talking from experience here, okay? I'm talking from experience. So everybody will so Cassie if our story is true, you know? Everybody thought, oh, she's making it. And nobody knew what she was going through. So, yeah. The things we are watching with the Diddy Combs court case, they are mind-blowing. And never dismiss a case. It doesn't matter how hard it is on the ear. Just listen. Because a lot of times, a lot of people come under this group where, oh, I'm sorry I didn't believe you. Now, it's too late because, you know, when I needed that support, you were not there. And I suffered. You know? So, you don't want to be that person that is quick to, maybe it's just a way of thinking. You don't, things you find challenging to comprehend because you've never gone through them, you resolve it in your mind that the victim must be, there must be something wrong with them, and you want to disassociate yourself because of the things that they are saying. Like, you know what? Listen. And when you listen, dig deep. Check what's happening. Don't dismiss. Okay? So guys, let's have that eye for detail. Let's not hear just the things that we want to hear. Let's not just act from our limited personal experiences. There are how many billions of people on the planet today, and you have your own experiences, and you never experience every experience that the billions, however many billions of people we have on the planet, will go through. So just because it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't mean it didn't happen. Okay? So sometimes it's not because people are bad, but sometimes it's just a way of thinking that people have. Okay? So people limit, people only want to understand with the things they resonate with. Okay? Maybe maybe it becomes too challenging because, you know, they've never experienced it. And maybe, you know, not everybody is bad, but all I'm saying is, guys, always, 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 right? Just, you know, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout and don't judge. And just because you've never experienced it, it doesn't mean that the story isn't true. And then you judge, you come to conclusion that, oh, something is happening mentally. They are mentally somehow unstable. No, that's somebody's reality. And because you've dismissed it, you look away. You look away, not because you're a bad person, but because you only deal with things that you've personally gone through. And anything else that, you know, you just dismiss it as, and you explain it the only way you do. And anything that doesn't resonate with you, you look at it as a mental health challenge or mental instability, when that is somebody's reality. So guys, yeah, I'm so moved by the DD Cassandra court case. So far, she's the only witness that is testifying, and I'm sure there's going to be more witnesses. But then again, I hope that these are not people that are looking for payouts, because we know how some people can lie, you know, because they want to get money out of the person they are falsely accusing. We know that, but that is why we have this court case that's going on. All right, guys, I think that you know, I've been here for over an hour. Okay, and I'm done my hair now. Okay, and I think I am going to end this live stream. I just would like to leave you with these thoughts, like you know, just think about how you respond to victims of abuse, and the way that you respond, what does that tell you about yourself? Okay, and yeah, and also even think about how sometimes the things we see, where people are everybody's trying to make money, everybody's trying to make it, really. But really, should people climb on other people and don't care who they hurt to get, you know, to get their dreams come true? Or are there other much more important things than making money and our own happiness? Do you think that other people's happiness, especially the victims, is much more important than you aspiring to make it by any means necessary? Doesn't matter who's suffering, you know? Guys, subscribe, like, and share. And yeah, I'm just going to leave you with these words. I'm not sitting on a high horse here. I think that, guys, we learn from each other, okay? And you know, I learn from other people, and yeah, I just thought to use my platform basically to maybe talk about these things. Guys, remember, okay? Remember that you know, it doesn't matter how many people are actually doing all the wrong stuff, okay? You can actually separate yourself dare to be different. Dare to be different, you know? And if not, maybe ask yourself questions like, what really causes me to gravitate towards injustice? What is in me that causes me to gravitate towards groups of people or personalities that are so unjust? Okay? It's not power. So when you practice injustice on another human being, that's not power. It's cowardice. Okay? It is cowardice, and you know it. Whilst you're doing that, you're looking on your shoulder, right? I'm sure that's what Diddy was doing, you know, all the cover-ups. But you see, when he got arrested, the police went into his tunnel underground, the tunnel where these crimes were committed, and the baby oils they found in there. Okay, so now Cassandra is explaining what those baby oils are used for. And you see now, crime, people say pays, but crime doesn't pay. In the end, you know, your sins will find you out. So yeah. All right, people. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think I've done my video for the day. Probably I will see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.